So we start with Superman and Batman breaking out of Star Labs after trying to find proof that Lex Luthor framed Superman for killing a guy named Metallo. But not only did he frame Superman for murder, he also put a $1 billion bounty on his head. So obviously this has everyone and their mother looking for this guy Superman. And the first person to pull up is Banshee. Makes Superman drop Batman with her scream and then screams at Batman again just because she could. But he grapples his globe, saving himself from fall damage. Drops down, and let's be honest, they know what they're doing with this shot. I'm not even gonna go back. You saw it.
Please bite a chunk out of that ass.
But Superman is still dealing with Banshee, and she grabs him by the throat to scream directly in his ear, trying to have his head literally explode. They crash, and Banshee's scream is starting to make Superman's face look like when you put your head out of the window as a kid. And oh no! Look at Superman's face! Now he got it. I don't want no dealings. But Banshee decides to be persistent, so Superman grabs her arms and flies her higher into the sky. We then find out that Batman got pulled up on by Captain Cold, Icicle, Killer Frost, and Mr. Freeze. Like this had to be a conversation before the pull-up. We all rocking the same swag, so when we pull up, that shit gonna be cold, right? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. But Batman was not impressed. He didn't say a word. But Killer Frost was like, aw man, you hating. So she got straight to business. Batman dodges out of the way, but they all get on immediate rushdown. But Batman jumps into the air, throws a bomb into the water, and this explosion makes a wall blocking their ice beams. Like that shit was really genius, I'm not gonna lie. And during this, Superman is literally taking Banshee into outer space. Like bro, Batman is actively getting jumped by people trying to give him a heavy fever. But Batman just spams a couple of backflips and it got their aim looking like shit. But if you pay attention, whole time, that was some good aim, I ain't gonna lie. But Banshee finally passes out from the lack of oxygen in the vacuum of space, and Superman over here holding her like Gojo was holding Rico. Or if you really know ball, kinda keep holding high. Then we get this aura flick of him realizing he actually has to go help Batman. Like yes bro, you do. They finally catch Batman, but he was waiting for this moment. And Superman finally comes down raining lasers from the sky. Superman breaks Batman out of the ice, and then Batman puts his gadget on Banshee's neck so that she can no longer scream. But ain't no breaks around here. They get pulled up on by Mongul and Solomon Grundy, and they was wasting no time talking, got straight to it. But Mongul calls the ISO with Superman, leaving Batman to fend himself from Solomon Grundy. And as you can see, shit is about to go very wrong very fast, especially for Batman. Mongul picks up Superman by the head and hits him with a crazy hammer fist into the ground, then punches him away like a football. This has been Superman's first challenge yet, and he's already getting ragdolled. And Batman not doing any better, honestly. Grundy holding him by the back of his neck got his legs flailing, looking like kites and that when he sits in any chair. Then he decides to dunk Batman in a fountain. He's actually drowning, bro. Mongul and Grundy came to play no games. Superman tries to swing on Mongul but catches a beam straight to his chest meat, then gets smashed through the wall and stomped on like a roach, while Batman is still actively dying. I was gonna say that shit look like torture, but nigga it is. Batman passes out and Grundy was like, damn, it took the Joker this long to do this? But that shit was easy. But this is where Grundy got greedy, and he decided to try and look under Batman's cowl, only to get sprayed in the face with fart gas. Got Grundy coughing like these. Superman blocks Mongul's punch and then starts to give him a lecture. Bro, we are not trying to hear that. And proceeds to hit him with a mean headbutt. Back to Grundy, and he is deadass crying from the gas. But Batman said, I'ma really give you something to cry about, and hits him with a double hammer fist. Hits him in the gut, and this face is just crazy. Kicks him in the chin, and Grundy is done. It's over. But then he gets snuck by Shiva, and all I got to say is... But Superman is still over here putting the beats on Mongul. I'm talking about straight haymakers. And Mongul had no response, so he got pushed straight to sleep. Shiva does this flip kick straight onto Batman's chin, but that was basically the end of her run, cause Batman had to lock in. Blocks this 3-piece and then grabs the Viltrumite special. That shit don't work over here. Hits her with his left and she was cooked from one hit. Shiva was light work. Superman flies down and they have a conversation about how the villains are not acting as themselves. But mid-convo, Superman gets snuck by Nightshade. And look at Batman's face. Oh nah, that's complete shock right there. But the way Nightshade talking gives Batman a general idea of why the villains are acting weird. Nightshade throws these spikes at Batman, but that shit was weak as hell. Throws them again, but they hit this rock as Batman jumps behind cover. She gotta go ahead and pack those up, bruh. And Superman like, look, it's King Kong! And the whole time it's just Gorilla Grodd. But holy shit, they got him looking crazy. Batman grabs Grodd with his grappler and then hands it to Superman like, here twin, pull this. So Superman pulls Grodd off the building and hits him with a crazy right hook. And this releases the mind control from Nightshade. But before she can gather her thoughts, Batman knocks her out with gas from this batarang. And the fight not even close to being finished, cause Superman's like, we're surrounded. I can hear them coming. Fuck you mean surrounded? Oh hell no. And they coming in deep. When I say so many of them, I don't even know who all these people are. Like bro, who are you? They were just including anyone in this movie. Like who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
Like it's so many of them, I'm not even gonna bother trying to say their names. But everybody gets to pushing up on Superman and Batman. This guy gets packed up with the quickness from Supes, but then he gets hit with a beam from Mantis, only to get smacked with the right hook. Gets his neck jumped on by this guy, but he throws him away. Batman hits his random with a two-piece and then gets ran up on by Killer Shark, but he flips over him and kicks him in the gut. Then he gets pulled up on by Bane, and you would think he would probably put up a better fight, but nah, he too got packed up immediately. Cuts his tube, got his Gatorade leaking, then runs up and knocks him out in a single kick. Superman lasers this guy, then grabs this dude and throws him into another random. Then he almost gets squished by Giganta. And I know some of y'all watching this video would love that.
Me, not him.
Yes, you. As in the one watching this video right now. Freaky Frog flies up and knocks out Giganta with an uppercut. And everybody at this point has gotten one-tapped. But as they're getting cornered by all the villains, Adam flies down and booms the whole area. Superman protects Batman, but everyone else either gets blown away or gets to stepping. And as the viewer, you're probably like, finally, they get some help to pull up.
I have a federal warrant for your arrest, Superman.
Damn. And that's the end of the squabble. If you liked the video, like it. If you can see yourself coming back soon, subscribe. And yeah, roll to 1K.